First of all, good afternoon. This is Tahir Qureshi. I'm the host of Realty Coffee Talk. We're building global connectivity and partnership. Tonight is this afternoon is a very special event, learning about the investment in Dubai, Expo 2020. We have a team leader, Wendy Cohen and Frank McManus, who will be presenting this seminar. So I'm going to share with you the agenda of the meeting today. And then I will follow the instruction from Frank and Wendy when to share videos or everything. So I'm going to allow to share the screen, and I'm going to start doing the agenda. And then you will tell me if anybody has anything to say. So let me go back and turn this off right here. And we are going to start the slideshow. So today, as you know, 2022 investment in Dubai real estate trade mission.
Okay, thank you.
Please turn off your mic. So I'm going to minimize this. So Frank McManus and Wendy Cohen are official team leader for Invest in Dubai Real Estate. So again, I have already introduced you our two guest team leaders, Wendy Cohen and Frank. So I will like you, Frank, to take over from here and let me know which slide or picture you want me to share, then I will do that.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Tahir. First off, I just wanted to share a little bit about myself as an introduction. Again, my name is Frank McManus. I currently reside in the state of Florida. I have been a CIPS designee since 2019. I've had the opportunity to travel internationally through a previous career and just through this current career as well. So it's truly a pleasure to be here today to share this exciting opportunity to go to Dubai and to have an opportunity to present all that Dubai has to offer to you, and for you in turn to share it with your investors, your developers, and other business and governmental leaders that may be interested in promoting at the World Expo 2020 in Dubai, which has been going on for the last 6 months. So this is a great opportunity, and we're going to tell you a little bit about it. I'll go through logistics and costs. But before we do that, I'd like to go through and share with you a quick video, 2 videos. And Tahir, at this point, could you share video number 1?
Okay, so, all right. So let me stop this.
I'm going to keep our fingers crossed that this works.
Yeah, it will work. I'm going to share the screen, and I may have to stop this back and forth. We're going to be doing it. So let's stop this for now. And then I'm going to go back to the video screen, share, and then let me go here, video.
So we're going to, while we're doing that, we're going to do a quick welcome to Dubai video. And then secondly, we'll do a invest in Dubai real estate video to give you a little bit of insight to Dubai, as well as the Invest in Dubai platform that is in partnership with the Dubai Land Department.
So finally here at Dubai. So we have a video number 1 you wanted me to play?
Yes, please.
So just 1 second. I think I have to make sure I share that. When we are sharing,
you have to click off the little box on the left-hand side for audio as well.
Yes, yes. Give me 1 second. So I am going to this here meeting. Okay, so this will be view. Sorry. It's a little complicated sharing from here with the sound. That's what I wanted to do that. Now it will play with the sound. So awesome.
We made you a promise that we would see you soon. That time has come. We're ready to welcome you with open doors, to share your journey of discovery, making your well-being our priority. And today, we make you a new promise that our home, the Bay, is ready for you to visit once again. We promised to make it extraordinary. Now, we promise it will be so much more. We are ready when you are.
Thank you, Tahir. And we can tee up the second one now, which speaks a little bit to the Invest in Dubai platform. As we're doing that, I just thought I would mention also, this is a wonderful opportunity to showcase your properties, your developments, your projects, your businesses, and your local governments and communities as well. There'll be plenty of opportunity for business to business and business to consumer meetings during the event. And we'll talk a little bit about that as we go. But we can show the next video as well. Here we go.
There is a name known around the world, a destination that invokes the most vivid dreams, and where aspirations reach past the clouds. Coordinates that open up a wealth of possibilities while expanding horizons past the conventional. It is a unique address where many flock to learn, thrive, and live. A place where the forefront of technology can meet the unfettered imaginations of the creative drive. The great city of Dubai stands as a testament to the magnificence that the human spirit can accomplish. And now, you can take your place in this colossal space. The Invest in Dubai initiative offers a unique opportunity for businesses and investors to connect and embark on monumental projects that will etch their names in history. With solid innovations and advancements in several sectors, including real estate, healthcare, education, and more, investors can take part in a new and ongoing project that will continue to put the Dubai brand at the forefront of the world. When it comes to investing in real estate, choosing Dubai is an easy decision for 3 reasons. First, their legal structure boasts a world-class real estate regulatory system, which allows investors to operate smoothly. Prime locations and an enviable tax setup also add to an attractive package. Secondly, Dubai is also one of the safest and most secure cities in the world. Rated as the 7th safest city globally in 2020, residents and investors can feel assured they are constantly protected by a rigorous police force, as well as state-of-the-art technology. A safe city attracts a growing workforce, a diverse multicultural population, and attributes to a sound investment opportunity. Finally, investing in Dubai translates to investing in excellence. With the impeccable marriage of technology and sleek architecture, real estate opportunities in Dubai are synonymous with bright futures. Take your place in the vision of tomorrow. Say yes to Dubai.
Thank you, Tahir. We can transition to the next slide, please. And if you could put it in presentation mode as well. Thank you. Thank you. So what I'd like to share with you is a little bit of insight. Many times when we're planning trips like this and we invite folks to join us, questions come up about, the logistics is always something that people are very interested in, obviously for planning, for cost budgeting, et cetera. So I wanted to share with you some logistics here relative to the timeline. The group is expecting to arrive on the 22nd of March, and hotel transfers will be provided. And then if you were to have a booth, if your investors, developers, government representatives would like to, or yourselves would like to have a booth to promote various products during the International Property Show or otherwise, that could be established as well, and we can provide information, and I'll share a little bit more about that later. But on March 23rd, that's the day that the booths will be set up. If you don't have a booth, then you have an opportunity to take advantage of optional excursions that we have planned. On the 24th through the 1st, there is a very detailed itinerary of events, starting with the International Property Show that runs the 24th through the 26th. We'll go into a little bit more about that in a few minutes. And then departure is on April 2nd. And then there'll be hotel transfers to the airport provided as well. Hotels, you might be asking yourself, okay, well, where do I stay? Well, we have 4 hotels selected with group rates. They are close to or at the daily pickup point. Ground transportation will be provided from the hotels to all events that are on the itinerary. So that's a very important question that gets asked a lot. You could go to the next slide. Diane, if you could mute your mic, Diane. Thank you. Relative to the costs, what are the sponsors providing to the delegation, to each of us as members and delegates? You'll see here a variety of things that are highlighted, from press conferences, complimentary PMP membership, which is very, very important to mention. That's a 3-year membership that's going to be provided. And Wendy's going to talk about that a little bit more as well, but very critical, where you can share and view properties that are promoted worldwide. Access to the International Property Show with special pricing available for delegates or attendees, a part of our delegation. Access to the annual investment meeting opening ceremony. That's something also that Wendy's going to share with us in a little bit more insight on. Complimentary tickets to the Expo itself, plus a site tour. Complimentary tickets to the International Humanitarian Summit. That's something that's going to be just awesome to attend and hear all of the initiatives that are going on globally. Business and culture tours in Dubai, business and culture tours in Sharjah, which is a city that is, it's really the cultural origin for all of the Arab people. And that is probably about an hour away from Dubai. But that's truly going to be an awesome culture tour. I believe we're also going to see developers in that area and in that city and visit their sites as well. And then following, we'll have a business and culture tour in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is about an hour and a half away from Dubai. As I mentioned previously, we'll have the opportunity for business-to-business meetings, business-to-consumer meetings, business meetings with Dubai government entities like the Dubai Land Department, the Dubai Chamber, and the Dubai Department of Tourism. We'll also be meeting with several different real estate companies that are local to Dubai. And that gives us an opportunity to build networks, build relationships, understand referral agreement requirements, with them individually, one-on-one, and set ourselves up for future business within Dubai with those agents that we choose to do business with. Business meetings and site tours in various country pavilions, participating at the Expo, site visit and tours to real estate developments. I mentioned that as well, but there's also going to be site visits within Dubai, site visits within Sharjah as well. There's also a gala dinner, which is included in what the sponsors are taking care of for us. So in the day-to-day itinerary, you're going to see all of these events highlighted and others. So it's very important to take a look at the itinerary for all timing and details, which days and so forth that these occur. If you could transition to the next slide, Tahir. Going on with costs. Now, it's very important. I just shared with you what the sponsors will be covering as far as costs. I want to make sure that it's clear as to what we individually are required to cover as for costs. So it would be airfare, hotels. Our hotels, as I mentioned before, are all have group rates that include breakfast, a full breakfast. Some meals will be included as a result of attending meetings and things like that during the day. So lunches or dinners may be included in some cases. We're not actually, with the exception of maybe 2 lunches, we're not that detailed out yet with the various other meals. So I share with you that some meals you will have to cover for yourselves. Optional excursions, we did put a package together that includes a visit to the Burj Khalifa, which is one of the largest, most luxury properties in Dubai. We'll also have a desert safari adventure, which includes dune bashing, camel rides, sandboarding, barbecue buffet in the desert, and live entertainment. So that's going to be an awesome opportunity for all of us to get together and have some fun as well. And then we're also going to have a Dubai Marina dinner cruise, which is going to be pretty fast, pretty cool, and another opportunity for us to bond and build our relationships in a fun way. So that's some of those excursions. And I also mentioned that the sponsors are covering the cost of all activities, as well as local ground transportation. That's always something that's a question. Next slide, please. Okay, with this, could we tee up video number 3, please? And this video will speak to, give you sort of insight to the International Property Show and all that it has to offer. Pretty impressive. Thank you, Tahir. I just wanted to provide a little clarification and thank Spencer, who has joined us as well. He's provided some additional clarification relative to the package and the meals that are included. So it looks like all lunches except for 4 days are covered, and all dinners except for 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 meals are not covered. So so that's just clarification there for everybody. Thank you, Spencer. Okay, so We just shared a quick video on the International Property Show, and I wanted to go through and just highlight a few things for those that are interested in perhaps, one, to give you some insight on the show itself, and two, to give you some insight on if you were interested in having a booth, how to go about that, and so forth. So this is the 18th edition of the International Property Show. It will be conducted over the 3-day period during the trade mission, and it will be conducted and held at the Dubai World Trade Center, which is a different venue than the Expo itself. The International Property Show is partnered with the Dubai Land Department, which is a very important, critical relationship relative to making things easier for all of us to purchase property, promote property, and so forth. It's, you know, as mentioned here, it's a one-of-a-kind interactive experience, and it'll also give you that opportunity to exhibit your winning projects, widen your business network, expand your market, and see the latest and newest and most exclusive deals on your dream property. Next slide, please. Some of the stats you may be asking yourself, what's, you know, is it worth having a booth here? Is it worth attending? Is it worth promoting your property? Some of the continents that are represented include North America, Latin America, Europe, Asia, and Africa.
Excuse me a moment. Slavisa, if you can please mute your mic.
Okay.
Might be on your phone. Thank you.
Nice. Okay.
If you could go to the next slide, maybe. I'm sorry, could you go back one slide? One more, right there. The key stats include, you know, who are your typical exhibitors? Who are the folks that set up booths and promote their products? And again, you'll see it's not just real estate agents, it's not just developers, but it includes all of those critical services that are needed to ensure a smooth transaction and a legal transaction and so forth. Some of the typical international participating countries include those that are mentioned there: 19% India, 12% Egypt, the UK, US, Philippines, etc. Now, folks that are visiting, who are the folks that are walking through and seeing your, you know, your promotions? Investors is the vast majority, obviously, and then you have real estate agents and brokers, all the way down to legal and architects. So quite a diverse set of folks that are promoting, that are participating from different countries, as well as the folks that are visiting. So it's truly a wide exposure, a wide net of folks that are attending and promoting their properties and visiting. So next slide, please. I think we went over the continents that we're attending. So the next slide is why exhibit. Here's some of the reasons, some of the benefits, and some of the elements associated with the IPS. You know, the exhibition itself, what high level confidence it provides by the fact that industry and government officials share in the show itself, and they're sharing relevant topics on the real estate industry, and then there's workshops and training, and that helps you understand the sector, the trends, and the strategies. There's business to consumer, direct to consumer, as well as business to business meetings. Excuse me. And I mentioned about the country pavilions, the investment destination forum, and there'll also be MOU signings, which are memo of understanding signings with various countries, associations, etc. So I've included the link here for more information if you're interested in getting more information on that. Next slide. And then if you want to set up a booth. Previous slide, back up one. If you want to set up a booth, here's some information relative to that. relative to the size. You know, there's a standard shell package, deluxe shell package. And if you want a bigger one to reflect your market position and your brand identity, there are customized stands. We do have a brochure with additional details available upon request, and we also have delegation pricing available upon request. So it's very important that you get in touch with any of the team leaders, such as Wendy or myself, to assist you with this. And with that, we're going to transition to video number 4. And at this point, I'm going to hand off to my colleague, Wendy Cowan, and she will take it from here. But we need video number 4.
While that's queuing up, I will introduce myself. My name is Wendy Cowan. I am a resident of Orlando, Florida, and I'm also a licensed realtor.
To maximize its potential to the fullest, thus the Property Network Partnership was conceived. The Property Network Partnership is a global organization that aims to establish strong connections among all individuals and organizations in the real estate industry around the world. Why should you join PNP? The first of its kind in the globe, it's the only worldwide real estate platform that serves multiple roles for the real estate industry, facilitating communication of all active members in the industry to support and strengthen the local, regional, and global markets. It provides the opportunity to grow globally, expand one's professional network, and boost business growth. Its members benefit from finding the best investment opportunities as it highlights the latest and upcoming projects in the industry. It is a reliable source of real estate information, from key property details to real estate auctions that take place anywhere in the world, up to the latest news, statistics, research reports, and industry studies. It celebrates excellence, recognizing the most successful real estate projects, best developers, top real estate agencies, and leading professionals in the industry. Explore more about the huge benefits of being a PNP member. Join the Property Network Partnership, and together we should revolutionize the future of the real estate industry. Property Network Partnership.
Okay, Wendy, you tell me if you want me to go to the slide.
Yes, please, if we can go to the agenda, and I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Wendy Cowan. I am a certified international property specialist and global real estate practitioner located in sunny Orlando, Florida. And I have been a licensed agent since 2008. Prior to that, I was a financial advisor, Series 7 licensed. So I've been professionally licensed over 20 years and enjoy helping my clients meet their goals. And having transitioned into the global arena, I have the ability to help clients meet their needs on a global scale now. And this opportunity to do business in Dubai is a tremendous opportunity for my fellow agents. And I really wanted to make sure that we convey why this is so important, not just to you, whether you choose or are able to go to Dubai physically or not, but also if you have investors and other things. So we're going to go a little deeper into the how you can be there without being there and why you really should be there, and also how you can invite your partners. So again, Wendy Cowan, and would love to be your host to join us in Dubai. We have several outstanding team members, and we're all working together to make this an impeccable experience for everyone. So wanted to go into the annual investment meeting, which is the next video we're going to queue up. But before going into that, I'm going to going a little into the history of the AIM, or annual investment meeting. And you can look back in some of the history of some of the keynote speakers that have happened over the last 10 years that this event has been in place. Some names such as Bill Gates and Elon Musk are names that are associated with AIM, because that is where the serious investors from around the world gather to evaluate quality projects, developments, bring funding requests to the table, and are able to do a lot of these major infrastructure projects that you see happening around the world. So the annual investment meeting is a premier event focused with the initiative of the UAE Ministry of Economy, and it's held under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. And we wanted to extend a gracious show of appreciation for this opportunity. The Emirates have invested tremendous into this effort. And as you see, the name says Expo 2020 Dubai. So that's one thing I want to clarify. It's 2022. Why is it happening now? Well, we had this global event called COVID, and that delayed many of the in-person events. And so it did open October 1st of last year, and it is a 6-month event, as Frank conveyed, which closes on March 31st of 2022. So Expo 2020 is the official event, and then the annual investment meeting is its own separate event, but held at the same time. And through the International Property Show, we're going to be sharing our developers opportunities and connecting through the real estate community. But getting back to the AIM, which I'm very excited about, because if you have a serious investor in your database that you would like to have present at that event, it is worth your while to attend. It is alone a $2,500 ticket to enter that space. And as part of this delegation, that is included. So that is a very valuable opportunity for you to start picking up the phone and contacting those investors and letting them know that you have the opportunity to host them at this event. So that's an amazing opportunity for you to reach into your database and expand your database at this time. The AIM is the leading global forum for investment and strategic networking. It gathers the international investment community, world's leading academics and experts, showcasing up-to-date information, strategies and knowledge on attracting foreign direct investment. It offers cross-industry project developers a safe platform to present their projects and schedule G2B and B2B meetings with institutional, corporate, and private investors seeking lucrative and reliable projects for their capital. It convenes leading decision makers from around the world, bringing together businesses and countries willing to engage in sustainable partnerships with investors. It offers a variety of features aimed at facilitating strategic networking and promoting investments while providing a worthwhile learning experience. So no matter where you are within your career, whether you're new to the space or you're a seasoned pro, the annual investment meeting is going to be a very compelling reason to join the delegation if that's not the only reason you go. However, there's so much amazing programming around this entire event that every part and parcel by itself has tremendous value. So we do encourage you to engage for the entire program, make the commitment, make the effort to do that, make the investment in yourself and your career. And it's not just for you, it's also for your clients, because every ounce of investment you do for yourself benefits your clients directly. So I want to go ahead and queue up the annual investment meeting video, and that will dig a little deeper and show you some of those one-on-one opportunities that you'll have access to, and some of the folks that you might meet in the room. Tahir? Thank you everyone for joining us today and taking time out of your busy schedules. And also I'd like to ask if you can place your questions in the chat box, and Tahir will be controlling the dissemination of the questions so we can avoid duplicates and get through the questions. There we go.
The world is moving, at an accelerated rate, creating a demand for sustainable innovation around the world. For over 10 years, the annual investment meeting has provided the world with a platform to explore new ideas and solutions. It has brought together people from different backgrounds and walks of life, opening up a world of opportunities. Discover how we build a better future by boosting investments, by bridging industries and sectors such as oil and gas, manufacturing, aviation and information technology, with major investors and stakeholders, in order to create and maintain relationships that push us further. The next edition of the annual investment meeting will bring numerous investment opportunities and interactive features of the world's greatest show, the Expo 2020 Dubai. Network with the world's most influential people and gain insights from top speakers and organizations. Experience conferences, presentations, and world-class exhibitions on the theme Investments in Sustainable Innovation for a Thriving Future. By the year 2030, we envision global growth, success, and prosperity through our strategic investment platform, where we create smarter cities and support investments in developing countries. Our approach to making the world a better place isn't just a dream. Join us at the annual investment meeting as we celebrate 10 years of success, calling every nation to invest in sustainable innovation.
Wendy, do you want me to show the other two video at this moment, or do you want to go Q&A?
If you can do the last video that the press release from this morning, that would be awesome.
Okay, so I'm doing it now. That
Yes.
one.
And we received this video this morning. This is our team leader and Anna Gazzara sharing.
And we are also in charge of the Invest in Dubai office in the US. We are happy to announce that we are bringing over 300 agents from North and South America to invest in Dubai and International Property Show in March. Ready to network with each one of you. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Excellent. Thank you, Tahir.
Dr. Mahmoud and my brother.
Thank you, Tahir.
You're welcome.
Inviting me here. My name is Ali Mamar. First and foremost, I am a FIOPC member of New York chapter, and I am a president of a company called Global Real Estate brokerage in New York and New Jersey, and as well as developer. But here today, I'm here to represent National Association of Realtors. I'm a global ambassador of National Association of Realtors to UAE, and I lived in Dubai 40 years ago, when Dubai was only 10 years old, from 1981 to 1983. What happened here is not less than medical. It's what you did here is unbelievable, and I hand it to you, and thank you all for inviting me.
And
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. The reason I wanted to share that video is to emphasize that we already have interest for about a group of 300 agents from all over North and South America to take advantage of this opportunity. And why are they getting involved? I'm going to share that with you right now. If you are a business and you would like to share your widget, Expo 2020 Dubai gives you the opportunity to network directly with 192 different countries. And the power of that is you're going to a central location and being able to be paired. We're matchmaking through our team in Dubai. They are matchmaking you with different countries or different direct businesses that are most likely to do business with you. That's a phenomenal opportunity of and by itself if you can wrap your brain around that. You're traveling one place and have access to 192 countries are represented. So you're meeting with ministers of commerce, you're meeting with industry leaders within that company, within that country, within their delegations, and able to be very efficient with your travel and time. So that makes this a very sustainable event. I'm very much an advocate for sustainability. And as you see, I have my fair housing button on. And my interest in Dubai and this event is based around sustainability, innovation, and technology. So those are some of the groups that I have invited to join my delegation. And so for instance, the manufacturer that's joining me is a nutraceutical company. And they're sharing a product that clears endocrine blockages because they've identified diabetes as a growing concern in Dubai. So they approached me. I met them at the Florida Trade and Cultural Expo. They are absolutely thrilled to be a part of our delegation. We also have a technology company that has a 360-degree camera that can image a building, a commercial building. You push 3 buttons. One will give you architectural prints, the second will give you engineering prints, and the third will give you a 3D printed model of that opportunity. So these businesses recognize that from a startup standpoint, meaning that they're starting a new line of business, they are going to have the ability to attend a startup exchange, which is also at the event, where they'll be able to meet directly with venture capitalists that are looking to invest in new startups. Then you have obviously manufacturers. When it comes to manufacturing, you have supply chain. Dubai is strategically located as a logistics hub. So it's a great place for manufacturers to convene. Then we go into sustainability. This is one thing that really excited me about this opportunity from the very beginning. We met His Excellency, Mr. Dawood Al-Shazawi, and thank you, sir, for this amazing opportunity that you shared with us. He shared with me that he is an expert in sustainability, and he's going to make extra time in the programming for us to experience more of what they have to offer on sustainability. So there is a whole pavilion dedicated to sustainability, where developers and industry leaders, educators, folks that are PhD researchers can visit that sustainability pavilion and be direct match to projects and partnerships that need those types of experts. So again, imagine flying to 20 different countries to sell your one product, or traveling to one event and meeting with 192 different countries.
Wendy, I have a question for you. How many investors can we host from Nora?
So we don't have a cutoff of folks to invite to the delegation. They are hosting us, so we're inviting any and all. The way I've put it is any and all legitimate business that feels that they have a reason to be in Dubai, and I will support their goals if it's in line with what we're looking to accomplish here, which is to help them grow. So looking at sustainability, education. We have a PhD, an expert in marine science. As a matter of fact, she's the first Black female marine biologist in the world. And she's joined our delegation as a leader in manatee research and marine mammal research. So innovation. And then women's leadership. I have a women's leadership coach with a tremendous following that is opening this opportunity to her coaching practice. So she has several executive women that are part of her coaching practice, and offering this as an opportunity for them to accompany her to Dubai and again, attend all of these great opportunities. So maybe your interest is strictly real estate. There's tremendous, amazing programming and opportunities there. Definitely you can join the Property Network Partnership and not have to attend the event and still have some benefits there. But we really encourage you to have some conversations with your database and see where the conversation goes, because I will share with you that as I have communicated with my own clients, they're bringing listings out that I didn't even know that they had. So we were dealing with this project, and I shared with them the opportunity to showcase their their commercial property in Dubai. And all of a sudden now it's become a lot more than that. So I really encourage you just to think outside of the box. We'll have some think tank meetings with the team leaders if you want to know how to leverage this and how to benefit. But if you can't make it, some people aren't traveling right now, maybe the resources aren't in the right place, you can team up with any of the team leaders, Frank, myself, Spencer. There's a tremendous group that we have that are all, the reason why they're team leaders is because they have serving spirits and they want to help you get to the next level. So I am happy to have your investor attend with me, and I will side by side, they will be at my shoulder, and I'll make sure nobody else takes them away. But essentially, we're here to make this accessible for you, and so you can transact business immediately.
Okay,
If you
we
have
two comments.
Sure.
One is from Salvesa, that a group of the brokers from Serbia will join you at the event in Dubai. And number two, Frank has mentioned there, if anyone is interested to join this Invest in Dubai trade mission, please contact Wendy or Frank directly through email. And we will, I think toward the end of the program, we'll ask, give you your phone number, email, and contact information just before we end the program.
Absolutely. Yes, I wanted to mention something else as far as how to be there without being there. So if you have a commercial listing or a high-end luxury listing that is probably too big for your local market, definitely take a scour through some of the expired listings in your market that are the big albatross ones that may be difficult to move. This is the audience for potentially that larger asset. So there is money looking to be deployed into quality investments, quality developments, and so forth. We would like to be the bridge to shorten the distance between you and your next deal.
Okay, Wendy, I have one comment there. Please cover the cost again. I missed the first couple of slides. I am Dr. Sherry.
Sure. So we're going to ask Frank to just recap that real quick as we're signing off, but that, once you can replay the show, it's going to have that in there. But Frank, if you could go over those costs a little bit again, just as a recap.
Certainly.
Do you want me to bring the slide back?
Were you finished, Wendy? I didn't want to interrupt the flow.
Yes, I'm pretty much done. It's just really questions at this point, but I just wanted to convey that this is accessible to everyone, whether you plan to be there or not. Feel free to, do a co-marketing agreement with your listing, and we're going to refer that buyer back to you. So there's the benefit of being there without being there, and we want to help you close your next deal.
Absolutely. Thank you, Wendy. If we could go back to the slide on the cost real quick, I'll just recap that quickly. Okay, go forward one.
Sorry.
Okay, this slide lays out the key benefits to each of the delegates that will be receiving this package complimentary from our sponsors. So all of the things that you see, all of the events, all of the meetings, all of the access and all of the site visits and so forth, the ground transportation to get to all of this as well is included and is being paid for by our sponsors. So we thank them very much, and you'll see our sponsors in the left-hand bottom corner. And if you go to the next slide, this lays out the costs that each of us as attendees are responsible for. So we've got to pay for our airfare. We've got to pay for our hotels. As I mentioned before, we have hotels established already. I believe we have 4 hotels established. They all include a full breakfast. They have rooms have blocks on them, and they have group rates associated with them as well. Some meals, as I mentioned, you will have to pay for. So I believe there was seven dinners, and off the top of my head, I think it was 4 lunches that Spencer clarified for me. So otherwise, you'll have breakfast at the hotel. You'll have some lunches during meetings and things of that sort. There is a gala included. So of course, that would include a dinner, and there's another dinner meeting as well included. There's some optional excursions I mentioned. They are being paid for by ourselves. So that's $250. And it covers 3 different excursions, all of which we can share that information with you. So that is a quick recap on the cost. So if we could transition to the last slide. And I did want to mention that there is a contingent also joining our team. One of our team leaders from Serbia, Nenad, is going to lead that delegation from Serbia and is attending the trade mission as well. And I think there was a question in there from Slavicia about is the package different? No, it's the same package that's being provided to Nenad that is offered to your team as well. The hotels are available to you. Obviously, the airfare would be different. And so forth. So you could certainly reach out to myself or to Wendy. But if you want to get more information about a little bit more detail, a little bit more insight relative to the trade mission, reach out to myself or Wendy, and you can reach out directly through these links. It'll take you to our storybook marketing promotion package that we had put together for ourselves. And it also has a way within there a landing page within there that you can actually contact us. You can also register through that link as well. There's a registration landing page as well. So if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to Wendy or myself or Spencer or any of the other team leads that are a part of this trade mission. So we are super excited to share this information with you today. We hope that it's been of value. We certainly believe that this is an opportunity that is just awesome from a business perspective, from a personal development perspective, and building relationships perspective as well. So going forward. So thank you for your time. Thanks for being here today, and thanks for giving us this opportunity again. So Wendy, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Yeah, we're going to have some follow-up opportunities for you to learn more. We do have an address coming up next week that we'll advertise and share, where you'll get some information from the leaders themselves. So we're excited again to work with you and be your bridge to shorten the distance between, to your next best deal. So I'm Wendy Cowan, your connection in Orlando, Florida, signing off.
Well, on behalf of Realty Coffee Talk, I thank you all for participation. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Wendy Cowan and Frank McManus. This is being recorded. It will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So I request all of my friends who are CIPS and member of Global Real Estate Professional Network, please visit realtycoffeetalk.com and subscribe my YouTube channel, where you can see this video will be recorded. So you have access to this and you can check any details of the presentation. I thank you very much for watching. We look forward to see you in our next episode on Realty Coffee Talk. We are building global connectivity and partnership. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in next episode soon. Take care. Bye for now.
Thank you, Tahir. Thanks, everyone.